Everyone, so in this video, as you can see from the title, I am going to be showing this journal. I have listed this journal in my Etsy. I was super excited about it. It's the first one that I've made. It's a kind of witch's grimoire, witch's spellbook diary journal kind of thing, so it was quite fun making it. So I'm going to show you so yeah, that's what this video is going to be. So talk to me in the comments, let me know what you think about it, any ideas that I could have put into it, incorporated into it for the next one that I'm going to make. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this flip through. Thanks for watching. Oh, and could you please hit the thumbs up for me if you like this video. Thanks guys. Bye bye. No bye bye. No bye bye. No bye bye. I'm saying bye bye because I'm going to hit the stop button and then switch the camera up to here. That's why I'm saying bye bye. I'll see you in a second. Oh, here it is. First one that I've made like this. As some of you guys might know, I like making like horror journals and spooky things and things like that. So I thought, I was watching, sorry, I was just shooting the camera. I was watching April from PinkOddBird. She is my absolute favourite. Junk journal when it comes to making. She makes the Book of Shadows, and she makes gothic things and things like that, and I love her journal. So this is heavily inspired by her. Nowhere near as good as her work, but definitely inspired by her. So this wee journal is 5 by just under 8.5. It has a 1.5 inch spine. It's a chipboard cover. It's covered in, now I got this paper pad from eBay and I've been trying to get it for ages. It's Ducras Papermania, Madame Perraud's, whatever you say it, and it's beautiful. It's like all this vintagey steampunk sort of, I just really like it, so I managed to get that. So that's what this is covered in. You can see that on the back. Got my stamp here in the black. You can see it's got butterflies and like gothic buildings, and I put some coffee dyed paper on the spine and just added some ink to age it up. It's got Hessian panel on the front with this witchcraft imagery here. I used imagery from ArtyMaze, Studio 24, AmyJoyStudios. I will link all the Etsy shops that I used down below, guys, so you can see the kits. So I inked everything up. I've added on a little potion bottle. I had this in my stash that someone had sent me, this flower, and I've just sort of grunged it up a bit. Some metal pieces and some steampunk pieces. And I've put metal corners on the 4 edges as well. It's got 168 pages. There is 7 fabric tags with 3 charms. So I've got this one, which is a tree of life. I put this one on because it was kind of suited it. It was like this wee arrowhead. And there's another one somewhere, and it's this branch. Because I thought, you know, witches like nature and herbs and things like that. And it's got 2 signatures. The inside of the cover is covered with this chocolate brown velvet, fabric velvet. So open it up, and this is the inside. And I used some of the paper on the card from that Madame Perraud's paper pack and made a pocket. I put on one of the Tim Holtz men, and the face is scored out because I don't think the witch liked the person. Maybe she's like hexed them or something, but she scored the face out anyway. Inside this pocket there is how to be a witch, and it goes on, and there's a whole piece here that tells you how to be a witch. To be a witch is to truly be free. That's what it says at the end. So it's a little journaling card. There's this piece of paper from Madame Perraud's. I don't know if you can see it. It's got the stitching on it, and I had it left over, so I've popped it in as a little journaling card. And this is a journaling card from one of the kits that I used. So that one goes in there. Okay, so this is another download that I used, and you get, it's about the ritual use of poisonous flowers. So it tells you the medicinal use, it tells you the effects. It's really cool. I've put on some like coffee, as if she's put her coffee cup down, or a potion bottle. You can see there's a spider in the background. Lots of cool imagery throughout this book. So this is a blue lotus flower. I've just done some edge punching. Here there is the witch's brew, and it's the recipe for the witch's brew, and I've wrote great grandmother's recipe 1608, so this was passed down, part of our grimoire, and it's just stuck on. I've stuck it on, but it looks as if it's stuck on by washi. I've just done that throughout the book. So you've got the witch's brew recipe. Here was a vintage book that I had. I just like the imagery. It's a dark blue, it's a picture of the ocean. Here, these were sent to me. These are from a paper pad, and I can't remember which one it is, but these were sent to me, so I made them into little, this one into a little pocket, and it's a Magical Detectives Private Investigations London. And I've put in some of these little cigarette cards. These are actual real vintage cigarette cards. This one, and I've put these in because it tells you all about various flowers and herbs and things like that, so something that a witch would need to know. This is a journaling card that I made with one of my crafty individual stamps, and this was sent to me as well, and it's a little Halloween, look at that, the kids dressed up for Halloween, playing cards, so I thought that was really nice to go in this book. All the way through the book I have used my stamps to do some stamping. Each page has been like inked up to make it look a bit older, and it's like entomology. There is pictures of the anatomy and things like that, so it's really cool. Fabric, this fabric actually had a scene on it, like an old Gothic town. Here you have another recipe. Look at the imagery for this, these are really cool. And this one is for magical inks. You can make fragrant ink, what does that say, petitioner's ink, dove's blood ink, and bat's blood ink. Then I've done some more stamping here. Plenty of journaling space as well, plenty of space to put photographs. This is a picture of a nurse, and she has her face blacked out, so this is she's definitely an enemy of this witch. She's done something. I don't know whether she's a witch and she has done something to the witch, or she just doesn't like her. Beautiful imagery again from the different kits. This is from a vintage anatomy book, and it's a digestion of complex carbohydrates, because a witch needs to know about how her potions and things would affect the human body. So I've put that in there. This is one of ArtyMaze's envelopes, and it just, because it said animated nature on it and it's got the bird, I thought it was really nice to go in this book. Let me just, oops, try and get this out here. There is a little journaling card inside, and it just matches it. So that's in there, just for some extra journaling space. And I just put a little black square paper clip to hold that in. Just a little journaling space. You can journal on that with your gel pens and things. Look at that imagery, that's so cool, with the skulls. Vampire page. Just another little potion bottle. This looks like it's torn and burnt. Some graph paper. This is for a bookstore that sells grimoires, rare books, dusty books, used school books, magical maps and cookbooks, and it's called Grindelwald, 42 Buckled Bug Road, London. That's really cool. This is, I've put 2 pages of this, one in each signature. It's a book page from Hannibal Lecter, the book, so I just thought that was cool to go with the theme. Some red vellum. I've used the Arteza chalk stickers that you can use your gel pens and things. There's that flap with the Tree of Life. That looks as if it's blood stained. This one is a house blessing spell, and it's got the coffee marks on it, or the potion bottle marks. Some more writing space. In this pocket you have the little notes. I don't know if you can see that, but there's an actual skull on that page, which is really cool. This is one of our ancestors standing over the cauldron making some spells and potions. Some vintage music paper, vintage doily. It's not a vintage doily, but I've vintaged it up to make it look like a doily. Here is another one of these ritual uses for the poisonous plants. This is the opium poppy. Tells you all about it, the ritual use, the medicinal use and the effects. This is, I put this in because it's from a Magic Eye book. You know, the pictures that you stare at and it goes 3D. So I thought Magic Eye, Magic Book goes perfect. Just some more washi tape. Middle is the first signature. The Magic Eye. This stamp says, believe only half of what you see and nothing that you hear. Some more vintage paper. Here I've used a die of the mason jar and just stamped a little beetle on it. And you've got this journaling card from the kit and another one of the little cigarettes, and this is Player Cigarettes and it's Great Britain and the British butterfly and it's the brimstone. So I thought that was cool. Quality capes and hats. They're 330 years dressing the elegant wizard, Weatherly. So she's put in like her favourite stores and things. And there's another journaling card in here. Just some more labels, places to put pictures and journal. Belly band. Another one of the journaling cards. And that's got all like the witchery stuff on it. It's quite cool. And all the imagery. Another piece of the Hannibal book. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? This stamp, which I stamped out, I just thought that was so cool. Some black washi tape that you can write on. A stamp of an eye. This is tells you about how vampires may not enter your house, so I thought that would be useful for a witch to know. More anatomy. Another piece of fabric tab. Look at that. How cool is that? Love these stamps. Just a stamp of the inside of the human head and stuff. This little pocket, it says Beetlejuice with a slice of woodlouse, the taste of crawling critters, natural flavours only. The little bugger, main graveyard left, prize winning producer, successful since 1822. Beetlejuice is a healthy and natural refreshment without any nasties, containing chitin. Shake well and serve chilled. And it's got the beetle and the woodlouse, that's cool. And in here there's another one of the journaling cards. And this little cigarette card is the White Dorothy and it tells you all about that, so that's cool. Here I made a little envelope, just a little black envelope to put some receipts or whatever. There we go, that's it. And I embossed it with the skulls. And just stamped out some black butterflies. So that's the end of the first signature. Second signature. You've got the heart stamped out here. This is a flying potion. So it tells you how to make a flying potion. Another one of the Magic Eyes. There's a moth. Some more of these. Lots of journaling space. This is the sleep spell. More journaling space. Aren't they beautiful? I just love these pictures. The imagery is gorgeous. So I made this envelope from the Madame Perraud's, one of the papers, and inside is just this piece of journaling paper which looks ancient, which is amazing. So that goes in there, just on the vintage music, sheet music, and I've just paper clipped that on there. You can move that around to whichever part of the journal you like. More of that imagery, more entomology. This is just a little bit of fabric that the witch has stuck in here. I'm not sure what she's going to do with it, but she must like it. It's got black lace. Maybe she's planning to put it on her hat or on her one of her dresses, but that's in there. And for the person that's using the journal, you can clip things on here if you've got little charms that you want to keep and things like that, or you can embroider them on or stitch them on. Here is another one of the poisonous flowers. This is the passion flower, so you've got the ritual use, the medicinal use, and the effects. Potions, where you can write all your potions down here. Stamped out the anatomy, it's a skeleton. more anatomy. The effect of drugs, because I thought, well, a witch needs to know, and it's about caffeine and all sorts of pharmaceuticals and things like that. So because a witch needs to know if she's going to give a potion, how it's going to affect a human. Stamped out the rib cage. Need a broom vroom. This is she needs this so that if she needs a new broom, she knows where to go. Envelope, and this gorgeous imagery is part of the kit as well. Then I've got another little mason jar, and I've stamped the spider on it this time, and you've got the notes with the skull again, and this time the flower is Mrs. C. Cutrush. There you go. So that just slips in there, and that slips in there. One of these beautiful pages, some more stamping. White vellum this time. That is, how cool is that? That's like a mechanical spine. Another piece of Hannibal. This is a karma spell. I thought this was really cool. So if somebody has done you wrong, you have got the karma spell. Middle of the second signature. Look at these images. More of the Hannibal book. Look at that. I love these stamps. Stamped out the skeleton. And it all looks kind of aged, and look, love this. I just think that I love this book. You can tell how much I loved making it. So I've got the more journaling space here, another belly band with this one here, journaling card. And it's got the, I've put some black washi tape down the edges of the page. Particular potions, Dr. Plummer's particular potions, surprise effect guaranteed. Simply send us one of your owls, or come over to the doctor's office. And in here, I've made this little booklet. This is one of ArtyMaze's booklets. So you've got that for writing in. And I've made a specimen sample. Now this was kind of following. Andrea done she's got a new kit on her Etsy, where you can make these specimen samples, but I made this one now. I tried to do it so that the glue, I squeezed it so the glue came over the edge, so it looks like the glass is blown, but it's double-sided, so it's like the specimen sample. I just thought that was something really cool to put inside it. I'm going to make some more of them. So that goes in there. More anatomy, more stamping. This one is the brain. I thought that was really, you know, a witch would need to know if she's casting spells and things about the brain. Then we have the love potion. So it tells you how to make the love potion. I've put in just some black stickers here and there, and oops, that's stuck to there. There we go. This one is the truth spell. So you've got the truth spell. There's the other little charm. Then you have the invisibility potion, and then you have spells here. You can write all your spells, and I've just done some edge punching on that there. Stamped out the hand, the skeleton, the bones of the hand. More vintage music. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous imagery. This is the pumpkin, because let's face it, what self-respecting witch doesn't want to know about pumpkins? Just some more stamping. A little pocket. I had this wee card in my stash, and I thought that looked nice. And you've got this one that came with one of the kits, another piece of the paper, and this butterfly, which is the foreign butterflies West Africa, and then it says the name, but I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I would marginalise it. Another one of the magic eyes. I've got this beautiful measuring tape washi. The brain, stamped out the brain. This is another one of the poisonous flowers. So you've got the ritual use, it's a white water lily, the ritual use, the medicinal use, and the effects of how to use it. And then the last page. So that is my first ever witches sort of journal grimoire that I have made, and it was so much fun. I can't wait to start making my next one. So let me know what you think, guys. Like I said, this is available in my Etsy, and talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye bye.